Hello, and welcome to Mass's Many Item Overhaul Spotlight on Clothing and Backpacks. Why don't we get started? So let's get started. Today we will be featuring the canvas bag. This is one of Mass's many modded backpacks, or modded backpack of quite a few. As you can see, it has a large inventory, but it isn't that wide, but it is long. If you take it and put it in your hands, you can examine it. Beautiful looking rucksack, or a duffel bag if you want to look at it. Let's put it on the character. As you can see, it looks really good on the character. Now the character, you can see that it is beautifully well done on the thing. Now, what can you do with this besides put items in it like everything else? Well, let me show you. If you come over here and let's say, pick up a Mosin, it goes on your back. But carrying one weapon sucks. Why don't we try to carry something else? How about this SVD, for instance? If I put it on this slot, I now can carry a Mosin and an SVD. It takes all kinds of weapons. Big, small, medium, large, whatever. And what more, I could put a canteen on the back for storage. So again, you can see it looks really good on the character. You can see the models of the weapons and the canteen render fully. Looks really good. And what's cool is if I hotbar the weapon on the thing, I pull it out immediately and put it back. Again, this is Mass's large canvas bag. Alright, and now we are going to be looking at the Mollie US Assault Backpack. It comes in 3 varieties: black, green camo, and tan or khaki. If you go over to the backpack, it has 80 slots, just like a mountain backpack, and it's quite a beautiful model. As you can see, very well done. Gorgeous. Now let's put this on the character. Inside the character inventory viewer, it looks pretty good. It's small, looks nice. You can see that it is on my character quite well, fits on it really nicely. And then if I look over my shoulder, you can see that it doesn't impair my vision. Again, this is Mass's Mollie US Tactical Assault Backpack. So now let's look at Mass's medical bag. As you can see, it is right here on the ground. It's red. Looks kind of nice. Has the word emergency kit on the top. Alright, so let's put it on our character. Looks kind of nice, kind of small. It has 63 slots. You can see it has 3 slots for additional things. But what goes on it? Well, let's find out. First, you can put a NPC bag on it. What's an NPC bag do? Well, let's look. So, go up to the NPC bag. It has slots for gear. What's that gear take? It takes a coat, takes some boots, takes that, takes a hood, and it takes gloves. Now this is useful, especially if you have the radiation mod enabled on your server, because carrying around all the NPC gear, as you can tell, takes up a lot of space. But inside that bag, it's self-contained. See? So, put the gear back inside the thing, and then we can just take the bag and we throw it on. It goes on the bottom of the backpack, and it looks actually quite nice. What else can we put on there? Well, there is an advanced medical kit that holds 20 slots. that can also be put on that. Looks quite nice. They are different colors to show you that where it goes. And then finally, you can take a regular first aid pouch and put it on the very top. Looks very nice as well. Now, you can access all of these pouches on top of having the medical backpack. As you can see, they all look really good on the character, and you can easily look over your shoulders with them as well. If you want to play a paramedic role or just want to be the medical part of your team, this is a very easy way to show people that you want to be the medic. Thank you. Alright, now we are featuring a look at Mass's retexture of the mountain backpack. So right here we have the vanilla mountain backpack. It has 80 slots, as you can see. Mass has retextured it to 3 different versions. We have a camo mountain backpack, which has 80 slots, as you can see. Very nicely done if you want to be more stealthy but carry a lot of space. Then we have the yellow and black backpack if you want to stand out and have people see you, even at night. And then we have the white camo backpack for if you have the winter mod installed. This will still spawn even if the winter mod is not installed, but it's quite helpful in the winter mod. Alright, and now we are featuring the variations of Mass's courier bag made out of raincoats. As you can see, there are many colors for every raincoat: yellow, blue, black, green, red, orange, and pink. How do you make courier bags? It's the same as taking a burlap sack and a piece of rope, except for you take a raincoat. There we go. And then we just take a rope and combine the raincoat and the rope, and it makes a courier bag. Now this will probably pop right on my back. Nope, it left on the ground. As you can see, very easy to make. Now you can upgrade the courier bag, much like the regular courier bags, and they will keep their color and look different. It's quite a nice way of making a backpack if you can't find a backpack easily. How do you make one? Well, you take a regular courier, and you take an improvised raincoat courier bag, and you just craft them together again, and it will make a improvised bag. See, improvised raincoat backpack. As you can see, they look really good on the character. They are done quite well. The model in game I like. You can actually see where you overlap the things to make it so it doesn't drop anything. And as you can see on the character model, it looks quite nice. Alright, now we will be covering the Smersh vest. This is a vanilla assault Smersh vest, and it's utility backpack. If you put it on your character, it goes in the vest slot, and then you can put a backpack on the bottom. Now, what's cool about the utility vest is it allows you to have 30 slots plus another 30, so 60 slots in total. You can put a backpack on your back and have it. Now, Mass, in his awesomeness, has made us 3 variations of the bag with 3 variations of the assault, 4 variations of the assault vest. We have a vanilla with a complete set, and so on and so on. We'll get to those in a minute. As you can see, he made a World War II medic bag. Looks really nice. Put it on the assault backpack. The assault vest. And you can see out of character, it looks really well as well. The black one looks very good as well. A little bit more subtle. Looks good on the character model as well. The white one is just as good. It's a bit more obvious, obviously, because it's white, and you can see it on the character now. Now, let's take off the vanilla assault vest and drop the backpack, just because I wish to show you what the full assault backpack looks like. This is the full, the vanilla assault vest by itself. This is the white one. This is the World War II medic one. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. More of a tan than a bright green, almost similar to the vanilla one. And then finally, the black one. All of these vests can take the Smersh pouches and stuff, but the kicker is his Smersh assault vests don't go in the assault, the vest slot. They go in the belt slot. So I can have one of these. I can come over to the vanilla, and I can put a vanilla on as well. And then I can put, a white one and a black one, and have this. This is not recommended though. I don't think this is meant to be an intended feature. This is just meant to allow you to wear a vest and have the Smersh vest also on yourself. Thank you. Next up is Mass's Talon Backpack Retexturing. So right here we have a vanilla Talon backpack, or now called a hiking backpack. As you can see, it has 42 slots, and it's not bad. Mass has retextured them to two different versions. You have a standardized military backpack in a white, dark brown, and green, and then you have what looks like a Gorka pattern with green, brown, and black. Now, they both have only 42 inventory, the same as at Talon. But it's nice as they allow you to blend in with the environment. And that's quite nice. So now we are covering Mass's retexture of that Coyote backpack, or tactical backpack. This is a vanilla tactical backpack. You can see it has 63 slots. And this is Mass's retexturing of the tactical backpack. You can see here it has 63 slots. The retexture is quite well done. And yeah, looks nice. Let's see how it looks on the character. So, on the character, it looks quite well. You can definitely see that he put a lot of time into making sure that there was no clipping, no empty texture areas or anything like that. And then on the character, you can see it looks quite nice. Alright, and now we will be covering the hunting backpack and its variation Mass has made. So we have a vanilla hunting backpack right here. You can see it has 63 slots. Alright. Now Mass has made three hunting backpacks. One is brown, black, and one is white if you have the winter mod installed. It will spawn even if you don't. So the brown hunting backpack has the same space as regular. So there's a black, and so does the white hunting backpack. Again, this is Mass's retextures of the hunting backpack. And alright, next up we are featuring Mass's small canvas bag. This is right here. It only comes in one color. It has 63 slots. As you can see, it's a very well done retexture, and it looks quite well. This actually might be an entirely new model, I'm not sure. Let's see how it looks on the character. Well, on the character it looks quite well. You can see an inventory screen, that's quite good. And on the character it's very, very good, as you can see. Very easy to look over your shoulders. Alright, and now we will cover Mass's utility belt. You can see that Mass's utility belt is quite good looking. It looks like a mesh-like fabric with some metal hooks or magnetic areas with a buckle. Alright, put it on, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slots with a knife slot. What can Mass's utility belt take? Well, a plethora of things. Let us look at all of the things it can take. So it can take a flashlight, it can take a handheld radio, it can take a map, it can take a compass, it can take a pair of pliers, it can take a hammer, it can take a wrench or a pair of pliers, it can take a field shovel, it can take a hunting knife and a screwdriver, or a combat knife instead of a hunting knife. It can also take a pair of handcuffs. Now, the hunting knife can be exchanged for the combat knife, and the wrench can be exchanged for the pliers. Now, why would you want to wear this over most other things? Let's say you're building a base, or maybe you're just a person who doesn't want to have a bunch of extra space. This is a great way to do it. You can easily hotbar any item, and it puts it right back. Now, let's say you wanted to carry all this stuff around. Let's look how much space it takes up if you try to organize it properly. You can see that having this belt saves a lot of space. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Essentially 35 slots is saved if you wear this utility belt. And that, folks, is Mass's utility belt. Next, we will be covering Mass's woodland ghilli and mossy ghilli and snow ghilli. Now, when you're out in the world, you're going to come across packages like this. It's a woodland ghilli suit in a box. How do you open that? Well, you just pull out a knife. Any knife will do, kitchen knife, any knife at all, even a stone knife, and you push and hold this to unpack it. It will be put right on your body, but let's not look at that right now. Over here is the woodland ghilli. So we have the woodland ghilli suit, as you can see, very well done. We have the woodland ghilli hood, very well done. And then over here, we also have a woodland ghilli cloak. Now this is not part of those suit packages, but it is in the game. So, there you go. You can see, not fully covered, but mostly. Alright, next is the mossy ghilli. Again, you will only get the ghilli suit and hood in your inventory. As you can see, I look like a bush, or a bunch of loose leaves. The mossy ghilli also has its own cloak version. So, you can see, very different, but still the same color. And then finally we come to the white ghilli. This is good if you have the Winter Shinaris mod or any other type of mod that makes most of the terrain white and dead. So here's the suit. Here is a hood. Again, you only get the suit and hood from opening the package. And then here is a cloak. As you can see, there are some patches of green, but it is mostly white. And that is Mass's Woodland Ghilli and Mossy Ghilli and Winter Ghilli variations. Next, we will be covering Mass's plate carrier retextures and heavy plate carrier. Here is one of Mass's retextures of a plate carrier. As you can see, there is a holster, pouches, and the plate carrier. Most times these plate carriers already spawn with these things attached. So, just put them on, and you can see how they look. Now this plate carrier comes in a variety of different colors. We have the green, the camo Gorka, the black, and then we have the white digital camo. Now, I did say that there is a version of the plate carrier that could be turned into a heavy plate carrier. How do you do this? Well, first you grab a ballistic plate, and then you find another ballistic plate. You combine both ballistic plates together, and once you do that, you have what is called a level 4 ballistic plate set. So you take your plate carrier, and you take your set, and you combine them together. And and now, as you can see, this is Mass's heavy plate carrier. It can take a couple more shots from anybody's weapon, and it is quite beautiful. The heavy plate carrier does come in the white digital camo, the black, the Gorka, and, of course, the green. Thank you. So now we're going to go into Mass's clothing and other clothing options he has. They will be still pictures with some music behind, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you once again for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching Mass's many item overhaul of backpacks and clothing items he has made.